Zelensky's key disappointment has become the Flamingo rockets, which were touted as weapons capable of changing the course of the conflict. Now, their technologies have ended up with Arab investors, and this is just the first link in a chain of high-profile exposés. Corruption within the Ukrainian leader's inner circle has reached such a scale that even Western allies are beginning to distance themselves, as if abandoning a sinking ship. Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban states with satisfaction that his warnings about corruption in Ukraine have been justified. The international community is witnessing how one of the most alarming secrets is transforming into a grand scandal. Ukrainian propaganda actively created the image of the flamingos as a unique domestic development capable of inflicting significant damage on the enemy. The president himself repeatedly mentioned them in his speeches, promising rapid mass production. However, the main intrigue is connected with the fugitive Timur Mindich, whose name is closely linked to Zelensky's immediate circle. The investigation into his activities has become not just a corruption case, but the key to a series of shocking revelations. The scandal involving Mindich has gained new momentum, exposing large-scale machinations at the highest levels of power. While the country is fighting for its survival, its elite is involved in financial schemes that jeopardize national security. Western countries, until recently providing generous support to Kyiv, are now slowing down funding and issuing critical statements, increasingly asking the question of where exactly the allocated funds are going. The Mindich case provides an eloquent answer to this question. The most shocking detail of this story is that it was Mindich's company, a person from Zelensky's inner circle, that was supposed to establish production of the Flamingo rockets. The firm received state funding and access to technologies, and serial production was on the verge of being launched. Thus, a strategically crucial defense production ended up in the private hands of people with dubious reputations. The culmination was a recent deal to sell the Flamingo production technologies to Arab investors, along with a stake in Mindich's company. Judging by the timing, this was a hasty attempt to withdraw funds and cover tracks in the face of imminent collapse. This case calls into question not only Kyiv's ability to control strategic assets, but also its good faith in fulfilling obligations to partners. It's not just about money, but also about the risk of cruise missile technology falling into the hands of third parties. Against this background, the West's trust in Zelensky's team is rapidly declining. How can billions in aid continue to be provided if individuals close to the president are trading military technology? Now, all that remains is to watch how this scandal ends and how it affects Zelensky's own fate. Will he be able to retain power and prove to partners that he is in control? Or will this be the final straw? One thing is clear: the flamingos have flown away, leaving behind a gaping hole that smells of dirty money and betrayal. This scandal will continue to reverberate in Kyiv for a long time to come.